This video presents you activities developed by our team in Peru in response to an invitation that we had from the Andean Initiative, a stakeholder that we have been working for more than 10 years, and they invited us to participate in the conservation study tour in order to engage with different stakeholders working with us, and these stakeholders include indigenous groups, farmers, civil society, and public as well, private institutions. We took them as change agents, innovators, champions in the conservation of agrobiodiversity, but mostly what we wanted to capture is how the administration of these stakeholders platforms are done, and what considerations we will learn from them in order to apply it not only for our research but also for teaching in the courses of rural administration in school. So we embark in a month of the tour through different places in Peru. Well, we follow the route of the potato in order to engage with these stakeholders. We started in the north part of Peru, in the annual conference or meeting that the Potato Guardians had in Peru. We engaged with 100 representatives from the different communities in order to discuss about potato conservation, but also the challenges that they have been facing in order to conserve these potatoes. And we learned that, well, climate change, as we all know, has been a problem for everybody, but in the Andes and along the hotspots of biodiversity in Peru, climate change is the main challenge for these indigenous communities and small-scale farmers. As we interact with scientists from the Netherlands, USA, Australia, Cambodia, Vietnam, China, Peru, and Canada, we agree that that was an opportunity for all of us in order to conduct research, but also to create a platform that allow us not only to share learning, but find ways that where we can support each other in order to maintain this agrobiodiversity.
Pero la esencia, yo creo, está en las comunidades y nosotros, en mantener, en conservar la diversidad.
This information that and also knowledge that we were sharing was not only for us, only for academics at international level, with the institutions that I mentioned you from the countries that we engage, but also engaging more local organizations, national organizations, regional organizations.
Todo sembramos para consumo, como no tiene precio.
We were exploring schemes and experiences from different organizations that could contribute to knowledge creation and knowledge sharing. Why was this important? Because it allowed us to identify and to focus more on the agrobiodiversity zones, no? And we visit some of the agrobiodiversity zones, considering the landscape reserve model. For example, we visit, after we finish our visit to the north of Peru, to the La Libertad region, we moved to the central area of Peru, We went to Lima, and after we went to the North Yauyos Reserve, which is one of the protected areas in Peru to maintain agrobiodiversity, and we went to Pariahuanca, to the Pariahuanca region, where is considered one of the hotspots that maintain a diverse number of crops and species. We took the landscape reserve model in order to assess the conditions of the reserve, but also to identify stakeholders who are working with us, who are engaged in this agrobiodiversity conservation initiatives, but who else may need to be involved on this. We include the National Services of Protected Areas from the Ministry of Environment. We include the local communities that are represented by an association of community members who are native to the communities, speak the language, but also have some economic activities. Through this video, what we want to show is how different actors for research, for applied research, can work together, can engage in order to share produce knowledge, share knowledge, and disseminate this knowledge for the benefit of not only these communities, to facilitate better rural administration, but also research in rural administration and planning. But on the other hand, it is bringing students who can be familiar with the context that they will work in the following years, but applying some creativity from what they learn in university in order to do research and to work with these communities. Thank you.